Hi, how are you? This is Loise and welcome to my channel. Happy New Year! Yes, so it's 2020. I know to some people it's already the second day of the year, but we are a little behind here in Calgary, so it's only 6:56 p.m. Mountain time, so I don't think I'm late to say Happy New Year. We are really grateful for this past year. We appreciate your support. We only started our YouTube channel a few months back, and I cannot tell you just how delighted I am to say that we've surpassed the 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for your support. Please keep it here. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and turn on your notifications because this year is going to be big and better. So we're going to be making a lot of videos, a lot of information, a lot of education, and a lot of series. So I'm making a series about life in Canada. So it's coming up. So stay tuned. We're going to have very exciting things this year. I just want to go through the past year, 2019, to do a year in review, simply because there's a lot of things that have happened, and at times we tend to forget what happened as we prepare for a big year, this 2020. In this year, the IRCC, Immigration Canada, implemented a lot of programs, a lot of program efficiencies. So there's a lot of things, new things that came up, and other things that came to improve on the process, on the program processing. Just looking at the express entry, it's been consistent. That is the applications. They've been consistent with what we've seen in the past year. So in 2018, we actually had 89,800 candidates picked out of the pool who received ITAs. But this year, we actually got 85. So that is a few thousands less. That is the ITAs that we received this year. So with the CRS score, I think the CRS score went up a little bit this year. And the reason it went up, I think, this is just my opinion, the reason this went up is mostly because there was an increase in provincial nominations. So that kind of took the points higher for the CRS scores. I know we had a time when we had 475, I think so. Yeah, so we saw a spike in that, but at the end of the year, it came down, a little down to, I think, December, we had 469. That is the CRS score. Yeah, another thing that actually grew was the provincial nomination, as you heard me say. That grew in many provinces, and that is Ontario, Saskatchewan, Alberta, Nova Scotia, and Manitoba. And you're going to see that actually some of those provinces have programs that are inviting candidates who are abroad. So that is another program that continued to grow, and it's quite exciting. So we are hoping that that goes on this year. Also on the economic class, we saw an introduction of a new pilot program, the Rural Northern Immigration Program, which maybe was the biggest highlight of the year for the economic program. And actually 3 communities out of that Rural Northern Immigration Program started taking applications, and we are hoping that the rest are going to catch up in the new year. Another big change that happened is that we got a new immigration minister. Yes, as you know, previously we had Honorable Ahmed Hussein, and Ahmed Hussein is of Somali heritage. So that was always a good thing to know, because I like encouraging people, I like encouraging immigrants to know that they can achieve anything here in Canada. So it's nice when we see immigrants who've come here and done big things and continue to do big things. and are continuing to change this country. So yes, anything is possible. You know, no human is limited. So when you immigrate here, you may as well be whatever you want to be. So yes, I say Honorable Ahmed Hussein is no longer the immigration minister. Now we have Honorable Marco Mendicino. Sorry, it's Honorable Marco Mendicino. Another really big change was on the process improvement. We saw the biometrics change, and I think I did a video about this. So it's just a process. It's a way to improve the process efficiency, to make processing faster. And now the foreign nationals in Canada are able to do their biometrics here in Canada. You don't have to leave Canada to go to the United States or just fly out there to do your biometrics. So you can do that now in Canada in select Service Canada offices. Another thing about process improvement, we saw that a lot of applications now have online application. So you can see, especially the temporary visas, work permits, whether you're renewing work permits, study permits, most of these temporary applications now can be done online. So that is a good thing because it speeds up the process. Some other changes that happened, we saw the vulnerable worker pilot program that was initiated, and this is the open work permit for vulnerable workers, and these are workers who are in Canada on employer specific work permits. So you're brought here by an employer, but then you're facing any form of abuse, whether it's sexual abuse, emotional, financial, all that kind of abuse. And those are now people who may be eligible to get open work permits, which are exempt from LMIAs. Another program that was really nice was implemented a few months ago, and that is the sponsorship of undeclared family members. So it's a pilot that is also going to correct a few errors and a few mistakes that were done in the past. So for people who were resettled in Canada as refugees or through family class sponsorships, and they failed to declare their family members, now they may be eligible to sponsor the undeclared family members. Another really good thing that happened was in the student class. So we got the study direct stream, and this is a program that is fast tracking student permit applications from select countries, and those countries are India, Philippines, Senegal, Vietnam, Morocco, Pakistan, and China. And I think I said all of them: India, Philippines, Senegal, Vietnam, Morocco, Pakistan, and China. And we are hoping that this program is going to grow and encompass other countries, just so that the study permit applications can be processed faster. Another good thing that also happened, that was in the refugee system. You know that previously we had a policy called the DCO policy, and that was the designated country of origin. And these were some 42 countries which were classified as countries that do not regularly produce refugees in Canada. And the people who came from those countries and claimed claimed asylum here in Canada, they were facing some bars. So like let's say in work permits, they had to wait for maybe 6 months to get work permits, or they were not able to access the federal health system that is accorded to other refugees and other births. So that was abolished. So that is really nice, just to make sure that we are being fair to refugee applicants. I think those were the major changes that we had. I know, maybe we also had the interim pathway for caregivers. So that also came up, and I'm not going to delve too much into the caregiver program because I'll make a video on the caregiver program. So that is just a few among the many changes that IRCC made this year. We are looking forward to this year. We are looking forward to big things. We are really grateful to be in this beautiful country, and we continue to hope that things are going to get better economic wise, and that there are going to be more jobs for Canadians who are here and even for people who are abroad. So we are looking forward to a big year, especially in the economic classes. I'm guessing, I'm just hoping that there's going to be a big change, simply because of the things that I talked about there, about PNPs, about the rural northern immigration, and hopefully that we can get more skilled workers through the express entry. We are also looking forward to faster processing times, faster processing of applications. So I hope that things now are going to be easier and faster, simply because these people have implemented the systems in the past, especially biometrics and online applications. So we are also looking forward to, and I know I'm going to make a video about this, we're looking forward to changes on the parent and grandparent sponsorship program. Yes, so we know that there's an announcement that came out a few days ago, and I'm going to be making a video specifically for that, just so that I can talk much more about that. So yeah, that was the year in review and just what we are hoping for. We are hoping that your families and everybody is going to have a good year, that you're blessed, that you're going to continue supporting us, and we are all going to work together for a better Canada. Thank you so much and for tuning in. Thank you for your support. See you at my next video. Bye now.